should have known Oryx was coming. This is bad. Okay. Creepy sidekick? Check. Roguish commander? Check. And then we have the Guardian. I'd say we're ready to get this done.
How's it going everyone, WildeThang here and welcome to a brand new Destiny video. So we've all seen the trailer now, the teaser for year 2, and I wanted to break it down for you guys, kind of show you what is hidden within the video. So starting off, we get a screenshot of our Guardian in the inventory setup, so you'll see loads of new things, loads of new layouts and stuff added to it. The first thing you'll see is the top left, we have the new Hunter subclass, which is the Void one, which looks awesome. I mean, even the little thumbnail looks cool. Moving on from that, we have down the bottom left is a ghost shell. So this has been brought up from the bottom of the inventory up into the main screen. That means that we can actually buy ghost shells now, and throughout the video you'll see that certain people have different shells and you can also buy them. Moving on, the top right, you'll see that our light score is now huge. We don't have it doesn't go up to like our level like 34. It now goes above and beyond that. The way this is calculated is an average of your attack and defense values across all your currently equipped gear. A higher light score improves both your damage output and your defense. But you'll see this guy is wearing all blue armour, blue cape, and he's level 40 and, well, level 214, or light level 214 and level 40, which is like the level cap. But in Taken King, your light score is obviously what depicts how strong you are and what your attack is. Moving on, we have down the bottom right here, we have like an artifact or something that you can add on to your character. I'm guessing it gives special abilities, maybe an XP boost. Not entirely sure on this one. Not a lot has been shown on this either, and it's not really answered any questions as to what it is. In the next screenshot, we are shown a Future War Cult ship, which is looking pretty awesome. I might actually try and grind Future War Cult for it. But I hope Dead Orbit ship looks better, because it's the only ship that doesn't have the faction logo on it, which is a shame because you want to show that off. A lot of people don't know where it's from, and I get asked quite a lot where I got the ship from, so it's still rare, but it'll be nice to have a little logo on it. Okay, moving on, we have the Crucible Handler, Lord Shax. Now you'll see that in his inventory we have ghost shells, and also you have legendary marks, which I'm guessing can be used across all factions, all Crucible and Vanguard, possibly. This, yeah, don't quote me on that because I'm not entirely sure, but it does look like it. So legendary marks are obtained from daily heroic and daily Crucible playlists, as well as dismantling legendary gear. So that's pretty good. So you can get marks from dismantling your stuff now, which is going to be useful. And if you look at his inventory, you'll see that he's got ghost shells, and also down the bottom, I think that is a helmet and a chest armor, depending on what rank you are with him, I'm guessing, because it says ranks just above, behind this black box. You'll just make out that it says ranks. You also notice that he has three ghost shells, a couple of cloaks that look pretty good as well up there. Okay, moving on to the next scene, we get a mission completed scene, and it's for a mission called the Fallen Saber. Also, on the right, you'll see that we get 20 XP for whatever faction we're assigned to, get 10 legendary marks, house banners, a legendary engram, and a rare, what looks to be a machine gun, possibly an auto rifle. It looks like an old Tommy gun from here, but yeah. And also, within the actual screen, you'll see a Future War Cult hand cannon, and also the very bottom bar, you'll see that you gain XP for leveling up to level 40. It's not to do with your gear anymore, you just get your XP. Okay, moving on, you'll see that quests have been completely revamped, which is good. You get 2 pages of quests by looks of it, and 9 out of 32 different things to do. I'm guessing each section of these has their own quests assigned to them. And also on the right, you'll see that bounties are also there as well. I'm not sure if they're the bounties that you've picked up, but apparently you can carry 16 bounties, which is awesome, instead of the 12 that we have. maybe, I'm not entirely sure, that might be our inventory, it might not be. But yeah, as you'll see that quests have been completely revamped. You're going to get quests from everything now, which is just going to give you so much more stuff to do each day and each week. Crucible's getting its own bounties for like a week-long bounty, and then you get extra bounties, and it's just going to be so much more awesome. You get more stuff to do. You won't be sat in orbit thinking, oh, what should I do now? I've done everything. I think it's just going to be endless stuff, which is going to be awesome. Next scene, we get a close-up of the Titan's hammer, which is actually looking like an eagle, like a bold eagle, possibly, which looks pretty cool. Moving on, we see a Future War Cult faction badge. This badge identifies you as a supporter and ally of the Future War Cult. Supporters gain Future War Cult reputation whenever they earn Vanguard or Crucible reputation and may purchase this faction's gear. You can only hold one allegiance at a time and can only change allegiances once per week. So that's going to be a little bit more tough to try and gain XP for each faction now. So you can only change once a week, and yeah, that's going to be tough. I'm going to probably be one faction each week, maybe just change it up a little bit. But yeah, they cost 2,500 glimmer, which isn't too bad. It's just like the cloaks and Titan marks and everything that you got in the previous DLCs or in the previous game. This is just like a completely different game by the looks of it. They've completely changed it. And also, next thing, we get a close-up of the Future War Cult helmet. You'll see that the logo animates across the visor on the helmet, and you'll also see in the background we have New Monarchy and Dead Orbit gear, a Zuros gun, Future War Cult gun as well there. The Warlock helmet in the back right kind of looks like what we have already, and so does the Titan helmet. I say the Hunter Future War Cult helmet looks the coolest just because it's animated. But I really don't like Future War Cult, but that might change within the DLC. Next thing, another big thing they're changing is the exotic weapon blueprints. So I'm guessing you collect all these blueprints, and then once you've got the blueprint, you can get the weapon as many times as you want. And I'm guessing if you dismantle it, you can just go back in and pick one up without... I'm not sure if it's going to cost you anything or not, but I'm sure they'll look into that more, like a deeper kind of explanation in the live stream today. But you can collect all your exotics, and it looks like you don't have to worry about dismantling things because you can just pick one up out of your collection. You've got, at the top, you've got collection 1 and collection 2. I don't know if 2's got legendary stuff in there. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to do legendaries, especially with like perks and stuff, and where you re-roll things if you dismantle it. Maybe you get like a base gun. I don't know, maybe they're taking reforging out completely. And also, this screen shows us a few new exotics that we're going to get. They've also redesigned some of the thumbnails for guns, like the last word, that's different. Also, third one in from the top, that's new, I'm not sure what that is. This DLC will bring in the PS4 exclusive for the Xbox, because you'll see that you have Year 2 primaries, which is the Monte Carlo and Hawkmoon there. The Fourth Horseman is shown also in the right there. It's also greyed out within the Year 2 special area. So basically I'm guessing that you can only have one of each on your character, which makes sense, you don't need two. So moving on down, Year 2 special shows 2 more guns that we've not seen before, and also Year 1 primaries that's got 2 greyed out, so I'm guessing the character looking at this has already got them in its inventory. And the last thing we see is 3 Guardians wearing all of the faction gear. So you've got New Monarchy, Dead Orbit and Future War Cult. So anyway guys, hopefully this has given you a little bit of a idea as to what we're going to expect in the teaser today. I will put a link in the description so you guys can go watch Bungie play with the new DLC that we're going to get. And hopefully I've showed you guys something you didn't see in the teaser and it's given you even more hype. Alright guys, so that's it from me. Hopefully it's helped you to see a little bit more into what we're going to get from the DLC. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh my god, he's just following me everywhere. Okay, so number 1. Let's just go to my vault. This guy's going to follow me everywhere. I know he is. He's probably going to like dance at me. I don't know. So, first off, Bungie have said that our existing legendaries are not going to be able to be brought up to the new power cap.